When it comes to workers' compensation, there is one expert in particular that we love talking with and hearing about maybe what may be going on in particular with some of their clients that may be able to benefit you. Katherine Stone joining us once again from Injury Florida Law. Good morning. Good to see you.
How are you?
It's interesting. Workers' compensation, I know, deals with so much. One of the things we're going to talk about this morning, which I don't remember talking with you in quite some time about, is Medicaid and Medicare benefits as well, which I'd imagine there are a lot of people that really have to kind of look at that. Do you see this come up a lot?
We do actually, especially if someone maybe was already on Social Security disability and they have their Medicare card and maybe they were working part-time, which you are allowed to do under the Social Security Disability Act, so long as you don't make over a certain amount of money or work a certain number of hours. Or if it's someone over the age of 65 who's on Medicare, and again, maybe they have a little part-time job and unfortunately have an accident at work. Being on Medicare affects claims in the sense of when you go to settle your case, Medicare wants you to, in certain instances, put a certain portion of your settlement aside to pay for future medical care. It's called a Medicare set-aside allocation. There's certain rules as to when that is required. There's certain rules as to when it's not required of a settlement. But it's very important that workers' comp know whether or not you're on Medicare. In fact, one of the initial form packages that you will get oftentimes from workers' comp will include a release for workers' comp to notify Medicare of your accident, because Medicare is entitled to know about it. The other thing that people need to know about is people on Medicaid, which is different from Medicare. And there is a threshold requirement that you're allowed to have assets in order to maintain that Medicaid benefit. So if you then go and settle your case, it may make you ineligible for Medicaid in the future, depending on how much you settle your case for. So these are all things that need to be looked at and how they interact with the workers' comp system. It's not, they're very important components before you settle a case.
Well, and it's just so interesting because I'd imagine, again, with workers' compensation alone and everything you need to know and be aware of, and then you enter this as well. I mean, even more the reason why you really need an attorney to help you kind of, figure this out.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot more to it than just, unfortunately, having an accident at work and workers' comp covering you. So everything ties in together.
What's your take home as we get ready to wrap this up? What do you really want people to know this morning?
Make sure that you understand exactly how any settlement for workers' compensation could affect either your Medicare or your Medicaid if you are receiving those at the time of your settlement.
All right. Well, again, we just really appreciate that you come on our show, that we can have these conversations. I know this is a big part of your passion in getting the word out about these different things. There's your phone number, the website that people can get more information to. But as always, good to see you, Katherine.
Thanks.